Hello, in this vlog we will talk about composition, rule of thirds, and the 180-degree rule. The composition of a scene means everything when you're dealing with filming. Let's say, for example, that you're filming and there's someone in the background over here doing something that you don't want. Or, even worse, someone's all the way over here and you can't see. Someone's all the way over here and you can't see what they're doing. They're just like barely off screen. Or even worse, they're uncomfortably close to the camera. We can fix this with a little bit of composition. Basically, things in the camera should have a certain composition. You should place them in certain places to draw focus. You should put other things in focus to fill out the background so it isn't completely blank. You should also not put anything that will draw attention in the background, such as people in the windows. This is also to help viewers to tell what's going on. Like, let's say, for example, they're watching the movie and they don't know who's the main character because everyone's been in frame at different times. Is that person on the street the main character? Is that person in the window the main character? You don't know because the composition is totally out of whack. That moves us on to the rule of thirds, a way to draw focus. Now, you may have noticed that in this one I've been going off to the side a lot. That's because I'm attempting to get into the rule of thirds area. Probably in vain. But it's so I can draw your focus. Let's say, for example, I'm sat over here. That gives you all this room, like there's something supposed to be here. You expect there to be something there, but it's not. Plus it seems too empty. But the door is closer to the rule of frames. Is the door supposed to be in focus? Or in the person's focus, the viewer's focus? Now, if I sit here across this sort of line, then you can tell that I'm supposed to be of importance as I'm in focus, such as my keys. People think that this is actually because people have been trained to see that these 4 points are more visually appealing than the entire rest of it. This line here, this line here, this line here, and this line here. For some reason, they're more visually appealing than, say, this line or this line. But cinematographers have been using this. Hell, even painters back in the 15th century have been using this method to draw focus. But that also gives us a chance to talk about the 180-degree rule. Let's say, for example, you're filming a conversation between two characters. There's one rule that you do not break. The 180-degree rule. Now let me stage a conversation to show you what this would look like. Wait, what do you mean? It means exactly what I told you to do. Yeah, but I need a bit of understanding. Well, it's quite simple. That you have to do X, Y, and Z. It's difficult to tell what's going on. But if you stay within the same 180 degrees, it would be much easier to tell what's going on, such as, who is where, what. To be honest, I don't think that example helped at all. But there's only one way you can break this rule. You can tell where you are in space according to the characters. Now let's say, for example, that you want to get over the shoulder shot of, the person who's talking to another person. But you've only been doing this conversation within the 180-degree rule. If both people are in focus, and you can tell where you are spatially, then that will be a perfect way to tell, that the conversation is still happening and it's still in the same space and you know who's talking. Or you have a landmark that's easily identifiable. Hopefully this has helped you learn quite a lot about the rule of thirds, 180-degree rule, as well as composition in general.